Today we will discuss the GADDI KUTTA, also known as the Indian tiger hound, Indian Panther Hound. Why is that? Because they are known to even duke it out with panthers, leopards and perhaps even tigers. They are from the northern region of India, and they just look like a working version of the Tibetan Mastiff. Very often a variation of the black and tan, could also be brown and tan, or bears like broken white with some markings. And these dogs are very ferocious. They are called very ferocious. They, in the Indian saying, have the ferocity of a tiger, but with the loyalty of a dog. And of course, with such a task, these dogs must be very big, and they are. And in my opinion, they are livestock protection breeds. So, livestock protection breeds are normally a land race, so different regions have their own variety. Therefore, it also looks a little bit like a Tibetan Mastiff, but also there are other Indian dog breeds that have a very similar build. It could be beneficial if you're looking for the Tibetan Mastiff type of dog, but wants one that is a lot more healthy and has more working capabilities. This could be the dog for you. Also, the benefit is that these dogs are extremely rare. So if you want to have something special instead of a cross, specific designer breed, so to say, this could be something that you could look into. And I think even though they are very rare, they will probably be a lot less expensive as compared to the specific types of Tibetan Mastiffs that are, especially in China, catching top dollar, so are very expensive. Also, terrier type of dogs very often have their own local varieties, which are quite close to the one, but just are a little bit different to the local conditions. This is, in my opinion, the sturdiest type of livestock protection breed that India has. So the other ones have a little bit lighter build. Also, as you see in, for example, Turkey, Bengals have a lighter build than, for example, the Kurdish Mastiffs that they also use. It's also land race of livestock protection breeds. But these breeds have their own benefits, of course, and because they are still being used in India to protect livestock, they are on average a lot more healthy, less diseases, can live a longer age. But still, with all those massive breeds, very often you get trouble at one time or another with hips. If it's not now, it might be so in a few generations. So therefore I would not recommend getting such a big dog for my personal taste. However, the benefits of a big dog are also there. Of course, these type of dogs are able to duke it out with big cats, which are extremely powerful. In my opinion, also that should be taken with a grain of salt. I saw 3 or 4 Tibetan Mastiff type of dogs that were still being used for livestock protection, 3 from 1 snow leopard. So big cats are extremely powerful, and there are not many dogs that will really engage that type of dogs. Oftentimes they have more of a bull and terrier type of makeup. So for example, Argentine Dogo, also known as Dogo Argentino, or Pit Bull Terrier hybrids, band dogs. So it might have some Mastiff blood, but then of a different origin than livestock protection type of Mastiffs, but more of the type of the war Mastiffs. That being said, Bengals are known to engage with the smaller Turkish wolves that they have there, but a wolf is still no match to a big cat. And there are a lot bigger wolves in different regions. Also there are bigger shepherd type of dogs, Also this tiger dog of India, northern India, tiger dog is yeah, a shepherd type of dog they call them, but it only means that they will help the shepherd protect the flock instead of being a real shepherd dog, as for example border collie or Australian cattle dog or kelpie. So different type of job, protecting the herd instead of herding the herd, so to say. Another thing to consider is that if you have such a big dog, the other benefits are that some people need a dog for personal protection or the protection of their homestead or their farm, and these dogs are quite courageous. So in normal condition, where you don't have tigers, leopards, etc. running around, they will be fine. Also because the size, they of course have man-stopping ability, which means that they can quite easily work a full-grown man to the ground, which for example these small terriers of course cannot. They weigh about 10-ish kilograms, which is quite big for Patterdale. The dogs here are Patterdale on the leash. But these tiger dogs of northern India are more in the 50 to 60 kilogram weight range. Hope you liked this video and also like that I introduced you to this breed. Have a great day.